Well, to shed more light on the issue, we're most delighted to be joined over the phone by our prominent guest, Dr. Mohammed Ezaby, an international relations expert. Dr. Ezaby, great pleasure having you with us, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Well, very significant states visit from the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan at a time of regional turbulences. We're talking about the reopening of Gaza, of the Rafah border crossing, and also the suffering of the Palestinians over there in spite of reopening the Rafah border crossing, and also talking about the U.S.-Iranian tension. How you find the significance on the timing of the visit?
Well, we can say that this visit comes in a difficult time, hard time to the Middle East area, especially for what's happening in Gaza, what will happen to Iran, what happened in Syria, in Yemen. So this time need a cooperation between Egypt and many big countries like Turkey, like Saudi Arabia, and we need to make a unified situation with especially President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and Recep Tayyip Erdogan. So we can say that almost every official Turkish readout and most analytical pieces highlighted Palestinians, especially the ongoing Gaza situation, as the top regional priority. Both countries have been vocal critics of Israel policies in Gaza and have pushed for ceasefires and humanitarian access. The visit provides a platform to coordinate positions, possibly on post-conflict reconstruction, preventing escalation and joint diplomatic initiatives. So we can say that it is a very important visit to Recep Tayyip Erdogan to Egypt, and it gives a significant that the cooperation between Egypt and Turkey in many fields is very important, especially next days.
Well, Dr. Ezaby, there are the many diplomats. They announced that the negotiations between the two sides, I mean the U.S. and the Iranian side, is expected to be on the to be held in the Sultanate of Oman on Friday. Well, but today, meanwhile, the U.S. military said that it shot down an Iranian drone that aggressively approached the Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier in the Arabian Sea. Is it also an alarm of war or what? Or just a maneuver or what?
Yes, in spite of the negotiations between Iran and the United States, but we can say that the conditions which put by the United States to Iran is completely rejected by Iranian government, and we are about to see war in the area. So Egypt and Turkey and Saudi Arabia make a push to stop this war, also try to bring Iranian government and United States government on one table to continue negotiations and try to stop war by any way that can say in the next days. So we can say that Recep Tayyip Erdogan come to Egypt after his visit to Riyadh and his meeting with the Prince Mohammed bin Salman. So we can say that the Iranian situation is on the table between Recep Tayyip Erdogan and President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and Mohammed bin Salman, and they try to stop war by any way to prevent the war between United States and Iran, especially if this war happens, it will raise the oil prices and it will cost the world many things economically.
Yep. Well, the state's visit by His Excellency President Recep Tayyip Erdogan to Egypt at that time is also signalizing the importance and the pivotal role of Egypt as a strategic partner in the Middle East or in the region in general to maintain peace and stability. What's your take on this?
Well, we can say on the table between His Excellency President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and Recep Tayyip Erdogan, many files like Libya aligning on political process and reducing external interference, also East Mediterranean energy, managing overlapping maritime claims and possible future energy cooperation. Also, the file of Sudan and Horn of Africa and Red Sea security in direct coordination, especially after Erdogan-Riyadh talks that touched on Sudan, Somalia, and Yemen stability. The other file is on the table, Iran and Syria, exchanging views on containing Iranian influence and post-Assad dynamic, so less emphasized publicly. We can say that this visit by Recep Tayyip Erdogan to Egypt is far more than routine diplomacy. It represents the deepening institutionalization of Turkish-Egypt reconciliation, a shared attempt to shape the post-Gaza war regional order and part of Ankara border 2026 diplomatic pledge aimed to building a more cohesive Muslim world response to ongoing crisis, while full strategic alignment is not yet declared. The trajectory is clearly upward and increasingly ambitious.
Yep, well, what if the Iranian refused discussing the nuclear program, as they even mentioned several times, that they will keep enriching the uranium and to the positive and peaceful purposes? So what if it will really expand or escalate the situation, your point of view?
Well, in my point of view, Iran didn't refuse to discuss the nuclear file. But we can say that they wanted to know how to deal with this fight. Donald Trump put very difficult conditions on Iran. Not about the nuclear weapon only, but about the rocket program only, too. So I think if it comes to rocket projects, I think Iran will refuse, and we are about to see war between United States and Iran, and it will not only on Iran, it will continue to other places in the Middle East.
Well, Dr. Mohammed Ezaby, an international relations expert, many thanks for your insights and for being with us.